Yo, what is going on, guys? Jake here from the NRUK Racing League, and welcome back to the channel today for a different video, a special video indeed it is. Today I've got a quite an interesting video for everyone to look at here. We're highlighting the changes that are being made for Season 4 of the NRUK Cup Series, and basically what's happening here as we go forward, as we push further to try and expand as a league. It's been a great Season 3. I want to thank all the viewers for watching. I think we've got our best ever fan base, our best ever loyal and good fan base. Everyone that watches the videos, you're super cool people. We love you all, and I've got a great set of, great team of moderators on board as well. It's Nathan Stapleton, Eli Bright, William Bullen, all part of the moderating team here in the NRUK. They've all done a great job and support me in these changes, and also help me along the way as well. So, without further ado, let's showcase the changes in this different kind of video when we're talking through them. And I hope you guys can support me on these changes and continue to support the channel as good as you have done these last couple of years. And hopefully you can attract a few new viewers as well. So, welcome everyone. And, let's get into this. First thing I'm going to talk about then are the sign-ups for next year. This is the car set reveal and everything like that. The car set next year will be 2019. So, it's 2019 for next year's cars. The ratings are going to be based off real life performance. For example, all the Joe Gibbs cars are rated the same, but one car on the team has a better advantage. So the 18 will not be better than the 20. The 18 and the 20 will be equal, and the same team will have the same kind of ratings on their cars. This is to kind of, kind of enhance those that watch the channel more. I want to reward you guys for viewing the channel and give you a better chance at winning here and doing better and finding more success. If you're new as well, continue to watch, and we watch the good rides flow in, because they're definitely going to come for you guys. That's definitely going to happen. It's just to try and get people to watch the channel more, be more active, and being more active will get you more success, and that's what we want to promote here. I'm fed up of having guys that win that never watch the channel. What's the fun in that? We want guys that are continuing to support the series to be the best and have the best and most success, and that's what we're doing here with these ratings. The sign-ups will be like the F1 sign-ups, where you comment your name and your three preferred teams, with number 1 being your most preferred, number 2 being your kind of middle ground, and your 3 being your least preferred team out of the top 3. But this time will be cars instead of teams. It's 3 drivers per user. I will put that out, so you can sign up 3 drivers again. However, all these guys may not be picked. You can put them all in the same comment. So I'm going to use Eli a lot here as an example. If Eli can put himself, Jeff Bright, and Cynthia Bright all in the same comment. However, I'm not guaranteeing them all a pick. You might sign up 3 drivers and only one of them might get in, or 2 probably at maximum. 3 probably is pushing it, and even if 3 of the guys do get in, they're not all going to be on top tier teams. We're not going to have one user having 3 Hendrick Motorsports cars. That's not going to happen. Unfortunately, we want to, broaden as much success for as many people as possible, and this is a good way of doing it. It was not speed sign-ups again. It's just better. I find it much more comfortable doing it that way, and it worked for F1. So let's do it again. I'll be deciding the teams by myself based off activity, previous success, and other factors, of course, with collaboration of our moderator group. And if I like a comment, simply means you've formatted your comment correctly, and you've not got the rides you desire. If I like your comment, but you've done it right, you've got it down, and we'll take your sign up into consideration. It should be formatted there below, so you see the name, which is your driver name of the driver, and then your teams for listing from first to third option. So first 11 Joe Gibbs Racing, second 20 Joe Gibbs Racing, third 95 Levine Family Racing. For example, for whatever teams you want and whatever drivers you'd like to sign up. Please select a certain car number or team. Please don't just put any car or, I want to be on Hendrick. We won't count that as a sign-up. That'll be deemed invalid, and it won't be taken into consideration. Having this method is really good. It takes the stress off me, and allows the drivers a window in which they can sign up. Meaning they don't have to be there at a specific time in which they may miss the sign-ups. For example, if I said the sign-ups were at 2 Eastern on Saturday, someone might not be able to make it. They may miss out on a ride, and that would be horrible for them. This time they've got probably a 2-day window where they can get their sign up in and make sure they are going to be taken into consideration for Season 4 of the NRUK Cup Series. And as I said, they will be open for 1 or 2 days before they close. From there, you can say me and the team moderators will decide who gets which ride before a big reveal video, which should, build quite a lot of excitement and anticipation to that video. And that will reveal this year's teams and drivers. Car numbers will be revealed at a later date in our Discord. If you don't have a Discord, ask me for a link in the comments. I'll give it to you. Now we're going to go over and highlight some new features for this year's or for next season's NRUK Cup Series. And there's some really exciting stuff coming here. Now, further ado, let's get into it. Closer and better racing. No more shuffle. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Me and the team moderators have been working hard to provide some more realistic racing for everybody. We're trying to eliminate that shuffle effect that you do see, especially with these, these ratings coming in. We don't really see that anymore. It can be fun at times at certain tracks, and however, the racing's very unrealistic, and sometimes it can just get boring, just go from top to high and then cycling back through again. We want to see the best battles as possible, and we're trying to eliminate a shuffle effect as at many tracks as possible. Of course, this is not, guaranteed. Tracks like Auto Club, Daytona, they're always going to have that, aspect of racing there. It's impossible to do that, so that will remain with the shuffle, but as many tracks as we possibly can. We're kind of trying to get some bit more realistic racing. We've looked further into this and to nullify the shuffle at as many tracks as possible. It will undoubtedly lead to fewer lead changes. We're having like 20 lead changes a race with this shuffle effect going on at the moment. We don't want to see that many. There still will be battles up front for the lead, don't get me wrong. That's one of the key things we want to reinstate. There is still going to be battling up front. It's not going to be single file, we hope. We've done some extensive testing, and all the tests have gone well so far. So if the races are as good as the tests, we'll be in for a great season. And only a few lead changes, but better racing and individual battles between the best cars and drivers out on the track. And it ties into us altering the ratings from equal to non-equal ratings. The shuffle, we could have like guys in top tier equipment finishing way down the order because of the shuffle. We don't want that. So that's one of the proposed changes which we hope you guys can all look forward to. And that leads us on to the next feature, which is a new broadcast package. Here we go then. This is a great change, and one that I'm very excited about. Again, us and the mods have been working, tirelessly to provide a more professional style of presentation during the races, and a new broadcast package coming to the NRUK, and it makes it feel like you're watching an actual race, a real life race rather than a simulation. See some of the graphics that are listed down below. This is our first time doing something like this, remember, so I hope everyone can understand that not everything is going to be perfect, but we are doing our best. We are doing the best as possible to provide these graphics, to provide these professional looking graphics. It's going to add such a nice element to the league. They include a new starting lineup graphic, the finishing results standings. We're going to be introducing commercial breaks in between parts of the race. If you have a video advertisement, maybe for a series or YouTube channel, feel free to send it to us. We will include it as we extend the race distance from 10% to 15%. Yeah, we're upping the race distance by 5% this year to hopefully have a bit of a longer gap for the races, and also seeing some more battles out on track, and extending the longevity of these races probably means that we're gonna see more of a battle play out. Instead of just having one battle at a time, we'll see the race play out as a whole. And this, of course, introducing these graphics that lead to less regular races. We're gonna have to edit now before the release of a race. So I'll record the race, then after it, I'll edit it. Me and the team are setting an ambitious goal with a target of at least one race a week. That's what we're going to try to push out for all of you guys as much as possible. And this is that's one of our new features. Schedule and chase point format will be released in a separate video or in our Discord in a couple of days' time. Find some examples of the newly created graphics below. You can see there we've got the starting lineup and graphic to the left. Below is our graphic we used before the commercial break, showing the running order, how many laps completed. We've seen the unofficial results there, and also the Exalta track stats. That's a nice little addition we've got going on. So after the race, that will all go into an editing phase, And it's just to bring up the series to look a bit more professional, a bit more, fine looking, a bit more slick, and it's going to hopefully attract more people to the league and make it a more fun viewing experience for everyone. Next up then, a great new feature. This one's quite big, this is why I left it to end. We've got a new finance spreadsheet. That's right. Completely new and fun aspect of our league. Me and the moderators are now overseeing a huge spreadsheet keeping track of all the teams' finances which are competing in the series. So currently this is the real life teams. And it's going to add a new immersive feeling on and also off the track in the NRUK as we try and make the league a bit more, realistic to real life. Finances involve, prize money, driver wages, that's a new thing coming in, sponsorship money, entry fees, and we're also going to be including fees paid for damaged and wrecked race cars. So that includes part failures. If you get involved in a wreck, that's a fee you've now got to pay out for the team. That will be detailed soon. If you want any more questions about that, ask, but it's just leave it to us. We've got it under control, and we've tested this. We've made sure it works in fine and works in tune to make this finance aspect fun, also challenging. We can't have it too easy on you guys. We need to make this challenging as well. Team earnings will be recorded, and if they do fall into the red, if they fall below the valuation, they've gone into the negative, the bankruptcy. This will allow us to auction off the team to one of you guys, the viewers. So once a team eventually goes into bankruptcy, files for bankruptcy because they have maybe not earned as much prize money as they'd hoped to. Maybe the fees are too much to continue running the team. That's when we offer it to one of you guys. That's when we go, you know what, here we go, let's offer this to one of the viewers as we look to transition from an NR league to a custom league in a few seasons time. We're going to gradually build and transition from this league into a custom league. It's not going to be quick, it's not going to be instant. It's going to take few seasons, a lot of time to transfer into fully custom, but for now, we'll be using the real life car sets. But you never know, next season we could be even seeing the debuts of a few user teams. You never know, and that's what we're trying to do. Trying to transition to a custom league. Of course, having control over a team in a custom league or purchasing a team from bankruptcy means you have literal control over everything. You get to choose the manufacturer, choose the numbers, the sponsors, and most importantly, the drivers. As a mod group, we're currently discussing a method on how to decide which team goes to what driver. You don't want an inactive guy trying to purchase a team. You want to give it to one of the guys that is interactive with the series. And also having a limit on having user drivers drive for a user's team. For example, if Eli Bright owned a team, he would not be allowed to have himself, Jeff, and Cynthia on the same team. It helps promote diversity on a team and attract more viewers to the league. We don't want a user picking, buying a team and then just stacking it with their own drivers. We're not about that. We want to offer as many opportunities to as many drivers as possible, which could see this, of course, shorten the gap between, how many drivers or maximum the amount of drivers you are allowed to sign up in a few seasons time. For now it's free, but that could change. This does not mean that you can't search elsewhere for your other drivers. For example, Jeff can still drive in the series, just not on the team owned by Eli. He could, be at a different team. That's fine. That's cool. Jeff can continue racing as long as it's not on Eli's team. But we're discussing that. That's not set in stone yet. We'll have a rummage around that, and something will be decided and confirmed within the next couple of days. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so excited for Season 4, and I hope you are too. Any questions, please ask me in the YouTube comments on Discord. Just message me, I'm happy to answer them. We're going to make it the best NRUK Cup Series season yet. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of new aspects, and yeah, we're going to transfer this into something special, hopefully. I'll remain committed, hopefully, this time round, and we're going to smash this, guys. And so thankful for your continued support from everyone. Till next time, we're going to round off the Season 3 season before getting into Season 4. It's going to be wild. It's going to be a blast. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.